Hello guys, this is the Raging Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? Today is another exciting game review. Yes, another front mission game. But before I begin, subscribe to my channel. If you are new, leave a like and make sure you ring that bell button for more videos. That way you won't miss a video. So yes, today I want to go over front mission 4. And here it is. And he knows this by Square Enix. I forgot they did Front Mission for a while. I think they also did Front Mission 3. I'm not for sure. Back on the PS1. And right off the bat, the cover makes no sense to me. Is it just me? I mean, look at it. Just look at it. I don't get it. I mean, it appears to be that they are, naked and they're outer clothes. I don't know. I mean, not a bad cover. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad cover. It's just odd. But anyway, you got your mechs right there. I'm assuming that's their mechs. I'm not for sure. It's right T for teen. Here's the spine and the back. And this came out 2003, 2004. Early 2000. Now I think it's only on the PlayStation 2. It's not on any other platform, not far as I know. So I'm gonna read the back. It says, "Command your giant mechanized forces in massive, detailed urban battlefields. Pilot a variety of Wanzer combat mechs and customize them for combat, repair work, airstrikes, and more." I forgot there's airstrikes in this game. I don't think there was airstrikes in Front Mission First. Encounter two compelling intertwined storylines featuring characters with real overs. Devastate your enemy with a wide array of advanced weapons and tactics. So yeah, these are the two characters. You have two main protagonists, just like in the first game. Although when Front Mission originally came out, I think it was on the Super Famicom. I could be wrong. Uh, at the time, I think it only had one scenario until it was released on the DS. They added the other scenario where you play as Kevin Greenfield, and that's all in the remake. I've already did an unboxing, slash review on that. I'll put a link up so y'all can watch that for those who didn't see that video. So let's take a look inside. You have your disc and the manual. Very cool. And you can check out the disc. And my cat's trying to get on the desk. Alright, guys. So here's the manual. In the back, you have Star Ocean till the end of time. I remember in high school, a lot of people talked about this game, like how cool it was. I never played it actually. I played the first one, First Departure, I think, on the PSP. I know they remade it for the Switch. I've been thinking about checking that out. So anyway, yeah, there's my cat. That is Gwen. She was actually in my other video a couple of years ago. I think she was a little smaller, but she's full grown now. So here's your contents. Your controls. And here are your characters. So, like I said, these are your uh, Daryl, age 32, and Elsa, age 22. Those are your main character. That's the people on the cover. That's them. And then on Daryl's side, you have Ranges, uh, Chafer. Forgive me if I mispronounced these names. You have Louise and Ennis. On Elsa's side, you have Zed, Hermes or Hermes, Latana, Wagner, and Glazier. I think Wagner might be the main antagonist. I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think he was. And then you have your basic gameplay like world map, shop, setup. I do apologize for the glare. I'm trying my best here. So, it's just like any other Front Mission games. If y'all played the Front Mission games in the past, the only difference in this one that it's a PS2, so it's a 3D. It's got voiceover, so that's really nice. Uh, and it shows how to like deploy units and all that. Action on the battle map. Spending AP. Like as a rule, moving one square costs 1 AP. If you are equipped with a jetpack, the jetpack's performance determines the amount of AP required to move one square. So there you have it. Then you have attack range. You can switch weapons, select your target, counterattacks. It's all there. How to repair parts. Like you can have a damaged armor. Like if your legs are damaged, you're not gonna move. Like I mean, you can, but you can only move like one square, I think. So you gotta make sure you take care of your mechs. Like items, you can use EMP, air support, sensors. Like you can change like detection mode. And then you have backpacks. Backpacks is I'm trying to remember. You can carry items and stuff. Like I think it's more like a command. Like items, repairs, and all that good stuff. Cause I think what it is, it increases your inventory space, and you have your status screen, your status damage, like attack system down, movement system damage, all that good. You can salvage. And then you have the mini map, the system menu, the battle screen, and also the links. Yeah, there's links. Uh, so in Front Mission 4, you can receive assistance from friendly units when you attack or are under attack. To do this, you must link pilots to each other from the set links. Uh, so that could be like a range attack, then Daryl attacks, then Chafer attacks, and then enemy. So basically, it's like a the best way to describe this is you can have two, maybe three characters attack enemies, and I don't think it has to be one enemy. I think you can attack maybe two enemies. Never sure how many target. I've only played through this game once, uh, so yeah. So like you get like one character will attack, and then the other character will attack. Like it's super cool. Then you have skills like terror shot, snipe. Snipe was really good. I used that. I usually have one sniper per team. Because it's always good to have someone kind of far back and kind of scope things out while your other guys go in into battle. So very nice to have a sniper. Uh, but yeah, like terror shot. It's very important that you equip skills because if you don't, this game can be very hard. And then you can set up your monsters like different torsos, different arms, different weapons, different shields. All that good stuff. And then just a monster setup, continue, just more stuff like turbo, jetpack, radio, EMP repair, missiles. Uh, oh, and then one of my favorite parts in the game, and this is another part that I liked in the other Front Mission game, Front Mission First remake. Again, I've already did a review and all that on it. And you can change colors and stuff. I think here it's got a camouflage pattern. See, that's one thing I was disappointed in the in Front Mission First, that they were just solid color. Like there was no camouflage. It was just all red, or all black, all yellow, all pink, all blue, whatever. But I think, well, there was different shades. Like there's different shades of blue, different shades of brown, different shades of white, gray, so on. So it did have a variety of colors, but they didn't have any camouflage. This one does, and I believe Front Mission 2 has camouflage. I believe so. I'm excited for that to come out. And of course, you can set your armor type. Uh, you have piercing that protects against, well, piercing damage. Impact protects against impact damage. That's like if an enemy, you know, fires a missile at you, but you have an impact armor, you won't take as much damage. And then you have fire, protect against fire damage, because there are some enemies with weapons that has flamethrowers. So, so it says when you are hit with an attack of the same type as your armor, the damage is reduced by 30%. So, yeah. And then your pot name. I think you can also name your monsters. Again, I think you can name your mechs in the other Front Mission game. I'm going to assume every Front Mission game you can name your mechs. Uh, like Squire, Karen or Charon, Infernal, Guardia, stuff like that. Gang abilities, pods can gain new skills and abilities by spending the enhancement points they gain in combat. So yeah, there's just so much to do in this game. Like they added more stuff than the previous Front Mission games. You have online shop, battle, computer shop, wanter shop. So the difference between the two shops is, so the wanter shop you can purchase full wanter sets, wanter parts, weapons, and items. As for computer shop, that's when you get skills and abilities. So yeah. And then you have your credits. And then it says, you can buy the strategy guide right here. So there you have it. Uh, it's weird because I'm thinking about buying an actual strategy guide. For those who don't know, I've been buying some strategy guides. You can see it right there. So I don't know. I guess I kind of want to do things the old way, because I missed it. It was my childhood. I always like strategy guides and stuff. I used to bring them to school and just read them. It was really fun. So I am thinking about buying a strategy guide to this Front Mission 4. Uh, I'm going to admit I did I did use code breaker codes to get through the game, like infinite money, uh, because I mean I was kind of hurrying, you know, 'cause I mean I want to play it and I did, you know, I bought it, but I was like I didn't want to spend a lot of time because I had other games to play, you know, more reviews to do. So, but I did beat the game. I did play a little bit without cheats, but I struggled with it. But then again, you know, I was in a hurry. But when I when I play this again, I want to play it for real this time. That's why I want to buy the strategy guide, you know, to help me. I know strategy guides is not always guaranteed to help you through the game because sometimes they might be missing something, you know. So your enter is probably better, but you know, I'm old school. But yeah, I will play it again, you know, in the future, and I'll try to play it the right way because I want to, I really do. Uh, and for those who are wondering, if you want to play this in chronological order, this game actually takes place in between the first two Front Mission games. Yes, even though it says Front Mission 4, it's not actually a sequel to Front Mission 3. This takes place after Front Mission first, after the first or second Huffman conflict, and this takes place before Front Mission 2, which again I'm excited to for that game. Again, I mentioned this in my previous video. Front Mission 2 remake is coming out October 5th. They better not delay it again because originally it was supposed to come out back in June, June 12th. But now it's saying it's coming out October 5th. I cannot wait to play Front Mission 2. So yeah, very excited for that game. I cannot wait to play it. So, but yeah, so if you're wondering in chronological order, so I didn't mention this. You know, they made more Front Mission games. Like there's Front Mission 5, there's Front Mission 2099, I think. But some of these games was never released outside of Japan. I really hope we do get them in the future because you know about 2 years ago or just last year, I can't remember. Maybe it was just last year. You know, in one of the Nintendo Directs that they were going to remake the first three Front Mission games. I wonder why that is. I feel like they're testing out the water. You know what I mean? They're putting their feet back in the water to see if people still remember Front Mission games. Because I'm already hooked to the series. I mean, I put the first game, like I said, I loved it. I love this game. You know, uh, I prefer Front Mission First better. You know, this is good. I don't know. Again, maybe I'll play it again. You know, but play it for real. So you know, it's not a bad game. If you never play it, check it out. The best part about this game, it's not expensive. I've only paid like 20 something dollars used. I mean, just look how good the condition is. You know, there's no cracks. You know, there's no. I mean, there's a few. You can see a little smudge, but that's nothing. I mean, it's just in good condition. You know, the disc is in good condition. It's got the original manual. So yeah, this game is not expensive at all. I mean, you who knows? You might find it under $20 if you're lucky. It's not a very expensive game. Strategy Guide, I found one for almost $20. I'm gonna buy it. I get paid this Friday, so I might buy it. So yeah, it's not a bad game. If you're a fan of Big Macs, you love strategy games, I think you should check this game out. I think you'll like it. So this is Front Mission 4 for the PS2. Check it out if you haven't already. Uh, what is your favorite Front Mission game? Let me know down in the comments below. I know Front Mission 3 came out on the PS1. I never played that. I think my brother did a while back, years ago. So I'm assuming next year we're going to be getting Front Mission 3 remake because that's already been confirmed. So, you know, last year we got the Front Mission first remake, and then Not next week, but the week after that. No, it is next week. It is next week. Never mind. It is next week, I think. Uh, yeah, I think it is next week. We're getting Front Mission 2 remake. So I'm going to assume next year, probably around this time, October, maybe November, Front Mission 3 remakes coming out. So, yeah, lots to look forward to. So, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Leave a like. Tell your friends and family about me. I would appreciate it if you spread the word. I would appreciate that. So, alright, guys, thank you. This is the Raging Gamer 06 signing out.